Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to Vlogmas day 16. It is a very, very chilly and grey, snowy day here in the Cotswolds today, and actually I'm not mad at it. I'm not sad about that, because today I was meant to be going for a meeting at the Double Red Duke, which would have been really lovely and very wholesome and warming and delicious and wonderful. However, because the roads are still full of snow around here, we have decided for our safety to postpone the meeting, which kind of means that I have got a bonus day today, a day at the house, which I wasn't expecting, but I'm very, very happy about it. I already know that I'm going to be making macaroni and cheese for my lunch today. I am very excited about that prospect. I'm on my second coffee of the day already. And what is the plan for today aside from making macaroni and cheese? Well, I want to do a little bit of like pre-festive house prep, and you might be thinking, it feels like, Josie, you're always doing festive house prep. This house takes a lot of prep, let me tell you, and especially, sorry, this collar is not, it's not doing what it should be doing. Maybe I just need to fold it down, but I feel like it's one of those jumpers where it needs to be up. I don't know, and from a warmth point of view, I feel like I want it up. It's quite a nice one actually, very simple, cozy outfit of the day, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that lighting is awful. Today is one of those days when that lighting is equally awful. Today's one of those days where I very strongly considered staying in my dressing gown all day because it's so cold. I think I might actually light the fire. It's just because Charlie's in the gym that it's not lit, because normally he would light it first thing. But I have got on my Lily Silk lovely thick cashmere bottoms. I've got an Amazon Thermalon, and then this knit, which I quite like. It's got like, can you see little like slits in the sleeves? I just think it's quite a nice knit from And Other Stories. No makeup, hair in a bun. It's one of those days that, to be honest, was it not for Vlogmas, I probably would not switch the vlog camera on today, because I don't plan on it being a glamorous day. But actually, I quite like bringing you along on these cozy days. So I've just taken a croissant out of the Aga. Oh, nearly dunked my sleeve in my coffee. That is the perfect temperature for me to eat. Guess I could not wait, and I'm having an early lunch today, so I'm going to show you how to make your mac and cheese a slightly more festive version. So this is my usual cheese sauce. I've done an extra large portion. Chloe and I are going to share this mac and cheese today. It's not all for me. And first of all, I'm just preparing my topping. Sorry about the mess you can see here. So in the Thermomix, I have already blitzed up some stale breadcrumbs. This was just the end of a loaf of bread. And I'm also going to mix together a little bit of a nutty mixture. So these are some walnuts from our garden. I'm just going to do a small handful. And then I thought it would be a nice festive addition to add in some pistachios as well, because I love pistachios. And I'm going to blend these all together. My usual couple of dollops of mustard in the mac and cheese. Stir that in. And I'm using my lovely big green Staub mac and cheese dish. Al dente pasta. And pouring this over. Got a lot of sauce. Okay, darlings, this is where it gets festive. I have got a lump of camembert here from the lovely hamper that Susie and Ryan brought over to our house at the weekend. I'm just going to break this up and scatter various little bits of camembert throughout the top layer of the mac and cheese. A little bit different to last year's festive mac and cheese. If you happen to watch that vlog, we're trying a different version. I thought this would just be like mouthfuls of cheesy, stringy goodness if you stumble upon a bit of camembert. And then a few dollops of organic cranberry sauce. Again, just placed across the top here. And this will melt in the agar and go all gooey and infuse the entire mac and cheese. If I'd have had whole cranberries, I would have blended some up with my nut mix as well. But alas, they're not arriving until tomorrow's Ocado order. So, we've got the breadcrumbs. It's going to be the next layer. And then finally, my pistachio and walnut mixture, which is just going to give it the most incredible crunch and flavour and go so beautifully golden in the agar. Of course, I'm not going to use anywhere near all of this, so I'll pop the rest in a jar for my next festive mac and cheese. Or I might be able to think of other creative uses. If you've got any ideas, let me know. Quite a good sprinkling. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm excited for this. So this is how it currently looks. Hopefully that's in focus, and we're going to go in the agar for 20 minutes, during which time I'm going to do all of my washing up. Probably not the most appropriate literally not the most appropriate footwear. I'm wearing my open toe Chloe sandals. At least they are shearling, to go and check if there's anything in our mailbox. Oh dear. Gosh, but everything still looks quite magical, albeit grey. Even the greenhouse has got... Aww, looks quite lovely. Wow, I think this is actually the longest and most snow that we've had since we lived here. You silly boy. Dickie's probably equally as covered, you just can't tell so much on him. There we go, it's gonna make you chilly. Right, darlings, I think I moved it to the lower oven. Oh, the addition of that cheese that Susie bought has given the entire kitchen... Oh my gosh, when I say my mouth is watering from the smell. Oh my gosh. Well, my darlings, that mac and cheese was a solid 10 out of 10. It was very, very good, very tasty. I still have about a third left, so I might take some over to Lila for her to have a little bit later. Waste not, want not, or as Chapati G says, waste not, want. But if anyone has watched People Just Do Nothing, it's one of those programs where Charlie watches it and finds it hilarious, and then I can't help but like overhear some of it, and I have to say it's very funny, but just not really my cup of tea, but I have to say, very funny program. So I wasn't going to put any makeup on today, but I really do want to try these new bits which arrived yesterday. You might have seen a little unboxing in yesterday's vlog, including the Fenty Skin, which is a primer slash moisturizer apparently with SPF 30. Oh, it's pink. And yes, I do just want to try out these new bits, so I thought we could do that together, even though it is nearly 3:30 in the afternoon. I do feel like I've not really made the most of... This feels lovely, by the way. I feel like I've not really made the most of the snow days. I don't think it's going anywhere, but I've not made a snowman, I've not had a snowball fight. Yeah, I don't know, I just feel like I've not really made the most of it. I'm going to roll down my collar and try out the Fenty Skin. So this is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I'm going to go for the slightly deeper shade. God, what do I look like? I'm going to wash my hair tomorrow as well. It's about 5-day-old hair. And sorry, I've just been squeezing spots on my chin. Today is real... Well, it's not real me. Today is... Oh, what did I hear the other day? Not Grinch mode. What's that expression? When you go into something mode. Goblin mode. Goblin mode. They were talking about it on Sheerlux. And when you go into Goblin mode, that is when you barely can be bothered to get dressed, literally me today. Can't be bothered to put any makeup on, can't be bothered to leave your house, can't even be bothered to like wash yourself, clean up after yourself when you're just in Goblin mode. You're just, you know, slobbing out and like festering in your slobbiness. I have to say, I'm never really one to go into Goblin mode, but if there was a Goblin day, it would be today. Okay, so I just put 2 pumps of the new Fenty Filter Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation on my sponge, and I have to say coverage is really, really good. The colour for me is pretty spot on. The colour that I'm using is 190. I mean, looks ridiculous on camera, but in real life looks pretty good, and it is giving a really lovely matte finish. My mum has just sent me a video of a pheasant strolling past her door. I love the classical background music. Okay, I have to say, coverage-wise, colour-wise and finish-wise, I am very, very happy with how this looks. Really, really lovely. I do often find with these slightly higher coverage foundations, it can make your face look a little bit flat. So I'm going back in with some concealer under my eyes. This is the makeup tutorial that nobody asked for. I think maybe it's because of the weather, but I just feel ultra like tired and low energy today. Having a mac and cheese doesn't help, but oh boy, I just needed comfort food today. Can't look at my desperately in need of a wash hair any longer. Just gonna pull that back. Okay, we need some bronzer. Let's see how much of the rest of my makeup I can do using this Charlotte Tilbury palette. Beautifying Face Palette. So I'm not actually sure if there's an all-over colour. I'm going to use the new Goblin Terracotta Starlight Bronzer first, because there isn't a bronzer, unfortunately, in the Charlotte Tilbury palette, and this one I think is going to be really lovely because Goblin are very good at bronzers. I always think that bronzer is one thing that instantly makes a big difference to your complexion. So now I'm going to try the Pillow Talk colour from the Charlotte Tilbury palette. That is such a beautiful soft pink. Very pretty colour. I might actually add that to my eyes as well, with a little bit of this one from down below. I always like adding a slight blush shade to my eyes. I think it's very subtle and very pretty. Just going to quickly fill in my brows. And now I'm going to use this lovely kind of moonlight shade. It's called their Super Glow on my cheekbones. Or lack thereof. That is actually a really gorgeous highlight. And I have to say, the mascara that I'm loving at the moment is a very affordable one. It is this one here from Bourjois. It is the Balm Booster Mascara. Twist up the volume. The fact that it's called the Balm Booster, I wonder if it's actually got lash helping ingredients within it. I'd love to see if I've got time to get an LVL lash treatment before Christmas. Okay, and I'm just going to finish with a little bit of this beautiful Dior lipsticks. It's lovely and balmy and a really nice kind of everyday colour. And it gives enough colour that if you have popped on a thicker foundation, it does get rid of foundation lips. And there we go, my 3:30 in the afternoon, not going anywhere, but just wanted to play around with some new makeup. Yeah, very, very happy with the new base from Fenty. potentially a good stocking filler. What we are currently working on, by the way, is a last minute Christmas gift guide on the blog. So if you've got, I haven't actually got Charlie's Christmas gift yet. Probably should order that this afternoon. But we are working on a few last minute Christmas gift guides on the blog. So if there is anyone that you are still yet to gift for, then we've checked all the websites that are guaranteeing pre-Christmas delivery. So I'll leave that linked down below, and I've also done a mega Christmas gift guide for him, and I also used it as a bit of a test for Charlie's Christmas gift, because he gifts, we're not like big gift givers, which might surprise you considering the advent calendar, but we don't really go big at Christmas. So, and Charlie is also the hardest person in the world to buy for because he's so bloomin' picky, and to be honest, when he wants something, he just buys it. Like for example, this morning, we've just had the new Peloton delivered, and to be fair, he had been talking about getting that for quite some time, but he went ahead and ordered it, so I can't do the new Peloton as a Christmas gift. But I found some really nice bits when browsing for a blog post on Louisa Via Roma. They are obviously slightly more kind of like luxury gifts, but I think I'm going to order him a couple of bits from there. So again, if you're looking for something special for your husband, dad, brother, boyfriend, then I'll leave my gift guide for him blog post link down below as well. Right, I am going to go and stick another load of washing on, because today, albeit in Goblin mode, I have been getting through a few loads of washing, sorting out the bedding from when we had our friends staying over last week. So I'm going to switch that over, pop another log on the fire, and then I actually need to do the big kind of pre-Christmas clear out in my dressing room. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. There's just quite a lot of beauty product build up, which obviously we're going to take to charity, and then a huge amount of clothes which I feel just need a big old sort through. So festive clear up coming right up. Okay, I've got 3 minutes of time left on the washing machine downstairs, so I thought in that time I'm going to show you a new set of bed linen that I've ordered. This is not part of an ad, although you will know that I have worked with Linen Bundle. If you follow me on Instagram, I've worked with them for quite a bit of time over the year. Anyway, they have just launched a new bed linen colourway called Champagne, and as soon as I saw that they'd released it, I ordered a set for this bed. Now that I've seen it and seen how lovely it is, I will be ordering a set for our master bedroom as well. It's got a little bit more sheen to it and a tiny bit more golden, I would say, than the cream set, which is my second favourite. I would say this has now become my favourite. The cream set being my second favourite from Linen Bundle. I've said quite a few times before that I just prefer non-white bed linen. I think that white, in this house at least, can look a little bit too modern, a little bit too new, and there's something quite comforting and cozy about non-white bed linen. So I thought I would show you this. Again, not part of an ad or anything, but my discount code, which is Josie47, will still get you 47% off the entire website. So yes, I did use my own code when I ordered this, and you know, bed linen, it can be quite expensive, but with that discount I think it's really good value, and the quality of Linen Bundle stuff really is quite exceptional. It washes really nicely. We have Linen Bundle in our master bedroom, and obviously that gets washed twice a week, so it's definitely been put through its paces. Gosh, that sounds a bit dodgy. It's been washed quite a lot, so yeah, I can be fully a testament to the quality. And yeah, it just goes really nicely with the other furnishings that we've got in the bedrooms. The champagne colour goes really nicely with the green, and then I ordered the matching white pillowcases for the fitted sheet underneath too. But yeah, very, very pleased with that. And you can use the discount code on bedding as well. So the actual duvets, the actual pillows. You can get feather-free versions as well, which are non-hypoallergenic, is that the word? And also very good quality. You can get towels as well, all within the discount. So there we go. And I've been talking to you for 2.5 minutes, which means my washing machine should be done. Gosh, how exciting. Okay, we've got a couple of loads of washing in, which makes me feel as though I'm multitasking because I know that I'm busy doing productive stuff up here and the washing is washing. So yes, I always feel very productive when I know that there's a wash on as well. Goodness me, you really are seeing the real Josie today. Anyway, yes, so a little bit of a wardrobe clear out, but mostly a little bit of a tidy up. Any other YouTubers will know that your space just gets messy, especially when you're too busy to kind of tidy up after yourself as you go. So I've just got, you know, stuff. It's not that bad, but as I'm putting stuff away, I just want to make sure that there's nothing in my wardrobe that doesn't need to be here. I always like to think about what people might be looking for at this time of year. So if I've got any party wear that I don't really intend on wearing at this time of year, I also need to put together a little bag for tomorrow evening's little trip, little overnight stay. So I'm going to whiz around and do that for 20 minutes, and then I really do need to tackle a little bit of my inbox as well. Oh, I'm going to watch someone's Vlogmas. Let's see who's Vlogmas. Oh, how cute! Robin was telling me about this couple that have just had twins. Okay, let's watch some of their videos. Fab and Elle. If I close my eyes and a very cold and festive sight. Just stoked the fire in the living room, which is looking very, very cozy. Right, should we snuggle up, boys? Should we snuggle up and do some editing? Come on then, mummy. Hello again, darlings. It's a few hours later. I've been doing, again, a lot more chores downstairs. Full-on Grinch moding. No, Goblin moding, full-on Goblin moding. Sat down by the fire, got some work done. I've been doing some editing, fell asleep by the fire, so looking a little bit bedraggled, but never mind. What I want to do before it's gonna be a very quick wardrobe clear out, I think, just like a once round. I need to do a big advent calendar unboxing because I have totally forgotten to do it. Whoopsie-daisy. But the one that I'm gonna most enjoy unboxing while I unbox these is my dairy milk. Because honestly, I have not opened it since the 1st of December. I need to open the 2nd and eat all the way up to today. So I'm gonna have a little bit of an unbox sesh while watching someone's Vlogmas, haven't decided whose yet, and then I will share with you what the best pieces are within my 3 advent calendars. I've got Net-a-Porter, Oskia, and Beauty Pie. I've got more downstairs. Obviously we've given some to friends and family as well because we had quite a few. But anyway, I'm gonna do some opening and then I'll share with you my favourite bits. Oh my goodness, I got very carried away. Opened up to day 13 on my beauty advent calendars, and oh my gosh, we have got so many amazing goodies here. We had a little bit of a vlog inception moment because I was watching Emily's latest Vlogmas, and she said within her vlog that she was watching Josie's latest Vlogmas. So how crazy would it be if Emily was watching my Vlogmas, of me watching her Vlogmas, of her watching me watching, oh my gosh. Wait, no, hang on. Emily would be, if Emily's watching this, then Emily's watching my Vlogmas, of me watching her Vlogmas, of her watching my Vlogmas. And then I'll watch that vlog. Oh my gosh, Emily, let's see how many vlog inceptions we can do. This is crazy, and I'm going delirious, probably because I have eaten... I couldn't stop. With the beauty advent calendars, I stopped on today. With the chocolate advent calendar, I'm sorry to say I could not stop. I have nearly finished the entire thing. I think I got it to day number 18, so whoops-a-daisy. But anyway, back to the calendars. So the Net-a-Porter one was really fantastic for some really lovely discovery bits. So there's some products and brands here that I'd not heard of before. This is something that I might use tonight. Agent Nature Holy and Bright Resurfacing Glass Face Mask sounds painful but lovely. And then we've got a lovely body oil, hand serum from Margaret Dabbs. We've got some MZ Skin Hydro Bright Gold eye masks. Just really lovely kind of trying out bits. And the same with Oskia, a brand that I already adore, but some really good products in here. Some moon salts for a lovely bathing experience, little mini face masks, little mini serums, and I thought this was a good idea. This is a rose quartz tool, but it's also got, ooh, can you see in it, it's got a little scoop, so you could scoop out your face cream and then give yourself a little massage. I thought that was lovely. And then Beauty Pie, as always, just pulling out all the stops, everything from hair oils, candles, silk hair scrunchies, and then some really practical things as well, like eyelash curlers, which I did need a new set of, a cuticle therapy product, which I thought this was a very chic looking cuticle oil, so I have just applied some. I'm actually I've got Sally Beauty coming over tomorrow to do gel mani-pedi here at the house, which I cannot wait for. And what else did I open that was very handy? I think there's also a pair of tweezers in here somewhere. Yes, and I've actually lost my tweezers up here, so this is very, very handy. That was in the Net-a-Porter one. So a really fantastic haul of goodies from my advent calendars. So yeah, really, really, really lovely. Charlie just rang me to say that he's made dinner, but unfortunately he's made pasta, and I had a massive, as you saw, macaroni and cheese for lunch, and I've just scoffed my advent calendar, so I'm very grateful that he cooks, but I'm just not in the mood for more pasta, unless it's with pistachio, in which case I can always eat that. But yes, okay, so I need to sort out all these products now, my goodness. To be honest, I have got like an area, well, it's pretty overflowing, so I think I might actually use this fabulous velvet case from the Beauty Pie advent calendar for my travel size minis, because then anytime I'm packing an overnight bag, I just come to this box or this area and grab bits to go in my travel bag, which is very, very useful. Hello darlings, so all of my evening plans of tidying out the dressing room simply did not happen. Ended up having a lovely bowl of pasta for dinner, and then with the fire lit downstairs, just did not fancy doing anything else active. We started watching the Harry and Meghan documentary. We're only on episode 1, 3/4 of the way through. I'm enjoying it. I've heard opinions both for and against the documentary, but I have always been fairly pro Harry and Meghan, so I'm enjoying it. A few nice little sneak peeks into their more private life, nothing too scandalous yet, but I'm sure there might be a bombshell or two. Otherwise, Netflix have paid a lot of money for something that is not overly dramatic. We're gonna have a fairly early night. Today has been one of those days where I've just been trying to wrap up lots of loose ends. I feel like the end is coming when it comes to work commitments before Christmas. I'm back using Skin and Me. Took an unintentional break from Skin and Me. I can't remember, I think it was Nashville. Nashville, I actually forgot to take it with me. In fact, I think I left my Skin and Me in the overnight bag that we took to Charlie's mum and dad's before we went to Nashville, and that was the last time that I used it. I don't know if I accidentally left it there or what happened, but my new daily doser arrived yesterday, so I'm back onto using it. A little tip if you do take a break from your active skincare, and this is another tip from Elle, Bambi Does Beauty, is that if you put on a very thin layer of moisturiser, especially over any areas that do tend to react with active ingredients, like for me it's all around my lip and chin, sometimes a little bit by my nose, especially if I've been blowing my nose, popping a light layer of moisturiser on first, and not sponsored, but I do use the Skin and Me Light Moisturiser for that exact reason. It creates a little bit of a barrier, so your skin is already that little bit more protected before you go in with your active ingredients, because I've got niacinamide, tretinoin and azelaic acid, which are pretty strong, and I know that if I didn't do that today after taking a bit of time off, it would just be a little bit too much of a shock to my skin. So got the actives on, just looking on my skincare shelf for a nice gentle eye cream. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Cream. It's nice and balmy. I do also love, but I can't remember if it's got actives in it. No, it doesn't. The Ceramite from Drunk Elephant. Love that one as well. And I also love the Elizabeth Arden eye cream with retinol, but I wouldn't use that at the same time as my Skin and Me. I would probably alternate. And then a pump of my Shiseido. If you are looking for a Skin and Me discount code, you can find all of my current active discount codes on the blog. If you look in the description box, there is always a link at the top to the Fashion Mumbler discount directory, which takes you straight to the page with all of the active discount codes. I'm paying extra attention to my chin because I don't want to get retinol peel effect on my chin. So there we go, nice and glazed donut-esque. I will pop on some night cream. I'm finishing off a lovely Goblin Honeybee, one of the lovely night creams, which is very, very calming and luxurious. And then I need a lip balm as well. I'll pop on some cuticle oil and we're ready for bed. So darlings, I hope you've enjoyed today's Vlogmas. It's been a little bit more low energy, but there we are. We've got lots of fun things happening tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And yes, I will see you in the morning. Good night.